Hello YouTube, my name is Sly. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this reaction. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, here we go.
There we go. What the? Oh. I'll try again.
This next video was sent in by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer, but unfortunately it was posted to the internet without a source. So the story goes that a woman claimed to have a doll that was haunted, and she said that she would often catch it moving
another haunted
all
doll.
on its own. After being asked repeatedly by viewers, she decided to point a camera at the doll and live stream the entire thing. Around an hour in, with skeptical viewers watching closely, there was a bit of movement. Watch closely.
What we got? Okay, we're done. Ha! I don't know if it gave me a startle, but it wasn't the doll that moved. I thought I would have sitting there expecting the doll to move, but the ladder thing back here shifted over. Kind of startled me a bit. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Now, this honestly, I think could very well be somebody back here in the darkness, throwing those items, pushing stuff over. Yeah, I don't know if I buy this one or not.
Now, the doll doesn't actually move, but the items surrounding it in the storage closet fly violently across the room, and even on top of the doll. Viewers have speculated that because the doll was buried in the debris, that the woman's doll isn't even actually haunted, but perhaps her house is. However, others claim that the supernatural activity is centered around the doll, and some even claim that they saw the doll move in the video before everything came crashing down. But without a source, we'll never know. So,
I don't
what
think
do
I
you
seen that doll
think?
move at all.
A hug goodbye.
Why do I think I'm really not buying that one? Oh, it's so dark you can't really see things. Right, that kid will be somebody back there pushing all that stuff over. Tons of mayhem. Alright, so this is a new top 5 video. It's scary videos that make you cry like a baby. Let's see. From your way. Yeah.
A woman who calls herself Sissy says that her husband passed away 8 months ago under very sudden and unexpected circumstances. One day, as Sissy and her son Clarence are walking out of their front door, their Ring camera records something very strange.
How Ring camera?
There you go, Grandma. Come on. Let's go.
Okay.
How about you?
She's got kind of so sad. Yeah.
Hugging me? Hugging me? What?
Oh, wait. What? Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence. I think my mom. Okay.
What, Daddy?
That poor kid lost his dad at just a young age. But he seemed to have a loving mom, so I don't know if I'd call that paranormal. Apparently, the kid does miss his dad, and I didn't say anything about it. Just natural.
about to ask. What'd you say, bud? Did you say bye too?
I said bye. I said bye, Daddy.
Oh, okay. Dad,
Now, Sissy posted the video because she thought it was
Ooh.
just a little odd and kind of cute
Well,
that her son was
apparently the
talking to
boy
his
still
dad who
sees her
passed
father
away.
around.
She made no claims that the clip was paranormal, but when she posted the video online, viewers began to point out that there also seemed to be a strange voice in the clip. A voice that they
Brother?
thought might actually
You
be
guys
the little
hear?
boy's father, communicating from beyond. Now I'll enhance the audio and listen carefully just as little Clarence walks out of the door.
come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, yes, there was a voice on there. Man, some of these people got like super, super dead healing apparently. Oh, but if this is a paranormal event, I don't think it's anything bad. You know, obviously, if it is paranormal, the husband is still there watching over the son and his wife, or former wife, however you want to look at it.
Dada! Upstairs. Honey,
A quiet voice seems to whisper, "Honey," and the boy seems to look around as if searching for who said it. Even stranger, he seems to think that it's the voice of his deceased father and actually walks over as if his dad is standing nearby on the porch. The little boy says, "Daddy hugging me," and again a strange quiet voice seems to whisper back.
Oh,
Dada! Upstairs. Honey,
jacket for her?
say honey,
I don't.
what?
Oh, wait.
What?
No, okay. Oop, come on, Clarence.
oh, and they're cute.
Say honey,
I don't.
what?
Oh, wait. No,
What?
okay. Oop, come on, Clarence.
So did little Clarence actually encounter the spirit of his deceased dad, saying hello and giving him a quick hug? Clarence seems to think so, but as usual, you decide.
What, Daddy?
Yeah, something like that.
Witchboard. A
That
woman is
doesn't
doing a
bother me at
solo
all.
investigation of
Sorry. That didn't bother me at all. They want to believe that the kid's father's still there. That's great. No, let him have it. And there's no harm being done right now. You know, if it helps the grieving process, just let him have it. Alright, I'm gonna go back just a little bit.
Witchboard.
Wow.
A woman is doing a
Ouija
solo
board.
investigation of a haunted house and is using a Ouija board to contact a spirit named Brenda
Oh,
that
you
she
fool,
believes
don't mess
inhabits
with
the
those.
home. But as she conducts her Ouija board session, she begins to suspect that
Wait, is she doing that by herself? Never you do all things by yourself. Never. Because if something does happen, right, and if something does come through, there's nobody there to help you. You're stuck all by yourself. I'll never, ever you don't live by yourself.
she might be in contact with
That's just my
something
take on it.
much more sinister.
Am I dealing or am I speaking with the devil right now through this Ouija board? It is not Brenda. You've just said it's Brenda. It's not Brenda, is it? Oh my god. I'm trying to take deep breaths. Who am I communicating? I'm losing my. Who am I communicating with through this board?
That's me.
I'm bleeding right now. Oh my god.
Oh,
The demon
Well.
is trying to say. I know I've got no tissue, but my nose is bleeding right now.
close that board, lady. Close that board.
The board is moving. Oh my god, right, that's it. I'm done. I'm off. I'm sorry, guys.
She hears a strange sound from the floor above her and her nose starts to bleed. But still, she decides to continue her session. Suddenly, the Ouija board flies off the table and finally, she decides that she has had about enough. And she just gets out of there.
Alright, little note here. Never leave a Ouija board open always try to close it no matter what happens. Alright, because if you do let something out, you want to make sure you put it back. Just word of precaution if you live in that kind of thing. Alright? Always close your Ouija board out. Or spirit board, whatever you want to call it.
A guy named Angelo decides to camp in a forest that is said to be
Oh,
haunted.
hey, Angelo.
He's a bit unnerved by the spooky surroundings, but
See what we got.
nevertheless, he decides to try to contact any nearby spirits with a Ouija board.
Not
As you
another
might
one.
expect, it
Why are you more often done this by themselves? Never played World of Board by yourself. Never. No wonder why we catch all kind of cringe stuff.
did not go well.
I imagine not.
Just heard something move outside the tent.
Yeah? Be an animal.
Okay, I'm gonna end the session for a second, okay? I'm closing off the session.
Well, at least you close the board out, unlike the last lady. Right. You did it properly. Always close your board out. And never take your hand off that planchette. Right. If something comes through, they're gonna try to steer you. Right. Never take your hand off that planchette if you can help it. And of course, that last one, the lady couldn't because the board got yanked from underneath of her. But still, always close your board like this guy did. Yeah, I don't blame him there at all. Being alone in the woods.
I don't see anything. Well, that was weird.
Weird.
It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded as
Stacy.
What the f was that? Nope, no. That's... I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if I want to know what the hell that was.
You hear all kind of noises at night, so it's really hard saying.
Honestly, I think I should probably leave. Yeah, let's, I think I'm gonna do that.
Angelo
probably a
begins
smart
to freak
idea,
out from the
buddy.
strange sounds that seem to surround his tent and decides it's time to leave.
Okay, exit is just down that way. Oh, that was a really bad idea. Okay. I just heard something.
No, I heard a sound effect, but I didn't hear anything besides the sound effect. Maybe I'll go back over it like Nick Healy does. Reason why I like these videos, he goes back over things sometimes. You know, he'll point stuff out.
Made a sound in my ear. What the what the was that? Nope. Let's just go. There's the exit.
A guy named Brendan Castagnon says that he used a Ouija board in his house, but
Oh,
didn't sign
another
off
one.
properly at the end of the session. He claims that after this, he began to experience strange paranormal incidents in his home.
If people never learn,
One
do
night, he
they?
awakens to the sound of something moving around in the other room. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
Ay, cabrón. No manches. ¿Qué era eso? No. Ay, no manches.
I'm not so Blake, because I know what he's reacting to.
Ay, no mames.
face seems to peek around the corner, but when Brendown approaches, there's nothing there.
Oh,
Now
that's kinda
terrified, he
creepy.
tries to retreat back to his room, but the door slams shut right in front of him.
Oh.
Brendown Castagnon says that after this incident, he never used the Ouija
Yeah,
board
it's way over
again.
the curtain. I
And
barely
thankfully,
saw
the
it.
supernatural incidents in his home have
I
slowly
didn't see it the
stopped
first time
occurring.
through.
Abandoned or not.
Ooh,
A guy
here
who
we
calls
go.
himself Native Penguin was doing some urban exploring on the grounds of the Cherokee Heritage Center in Park Hill, Oklahoma. The collection of old
Urban
buildings were built on the
explorers.
site of the former Cherokee.
Now, I do like some urban explorers. Sometimes I watch like Urbacks and them. Yeah, kind of interesting. But I think for exploring, the most dangerous thing isn't paranormal. It's other people. Oh, yeah.
Cherokee Female Seminary, a boarding school for girls that burnt to the ground in 1887. Suddenly, Native Penguin starts to hear something very strange.
Am I tripping or is there something going on in here?
Yeah, it sounds like there's somebody in there preaching. Oh, that's kind of creepy.
After moving to Indian Territory, Cherokee Nation set aside 1 acre of ground for ancient church congregation. Moravians, Baptists.
Ooh.
Dude, that's so creepy. Why is this?
Love himself further notes.
Even though the center has
Oh,
been
there's a
closed
recording
down for
going, okay.
years, there
Well, apparently that was a recording. Interesting. So there's a recording playing possibly on a loop in there? Maybe on a timer? And they never just turned it off or forgot to turn it off or something? Very creepy was that context, but now we know what it was. It's makes sense.
there's an odd recorded message playing inside one of the buildings. Native Penguin looks in the windows to try to figure out just what is going on. He captures something on camera that is truly bizarre.
Oh no, we got
Dude, that scared me. I was like, there's someone in there.
it's still going.
At Mount Zion Church, where I pastor, we conduct our services in both languages through interprets.
What am I looking at?
Some strange white apparition seems to glide by just behind the building's old wood stove and disappears. Now, some
I
viewers
don't
say it looks
know.
like a
We're getting a reflection from the window he's looking through. So it might have been either another person walking around or maybe him walking behind him. It's hard to say exactly if that was paranormal or not, but it was interesting to look at.
a girl in a white gown. But what do you see? Did Native Penguin capture the spirit of one of the girls from the old burned school that once stood here? You decide. Driven to the grave. A man named Mark DeFalco is on his daily walk around his neighborhood when he notices that a car has crashed through the fence of the local graveyard. He starts to film, and what he captures is absolutely unnerving.
Damn, man. People gotta learn to slow down. Lucky they didn't hit none of these tombstones. We're
Oh, there
lucky.
we go.
Hello?
Oh, is everybody still in the car?
You alright? You okay?
The hell? What the fuck is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
Mark
That
hears
is creepy.
creepy, unexplained sobbing as he approaches the car. But then it suddenly seems to just stop as he reaches the car. Now, Mark received multiple requests for a follow-up video to explain the situation. But Mark says that he didn't really understand what happened himself. But he did provide a pretty simple update.
Well, I finally got an update for you on that cemetery video.
Put a fence up.
They fixed that fence.
Now, this video was filmed 3 years ago, and to this day, Mark claims that the video he captured is 100% real, and that he
Now, what strikes me as odd is that the car is still there. I'm sure somebody reported an accident. I'm surprised they kind of left the car and not removed it immediately. Or let the person just like fled on foot after wrecking it. But yeah, that voice, that's creepy.
can explain it. But let me know what you think.
You okay? What the hell?
Intruders. A young woman named Jeanette moves
Oh.
into a new apartment.
I
But
don't
not
like that
long
title.
after, as she is recording herself practicing a new dance routine, something happens that is truly terrifying.
Oh. I really don't think that's paranormal. I think that's actual invader. That is scarier than any paranormal thing all the time I'm against.
No, I don't remember. Please get out of my apartment. Please go of my apartment.
Luckily, Jeanette escapes unharmed. She calls the police and they check her apartment, but the intruder is no longer there. Jeanette says that the man was never caught. But it gets even weirder, because after Jeanette uploaded the video of her
Now what?
frightening experience, observant viewers notice something very strange. As Jeanette is fleeing her apartment, something seems to open the door right in front of her, as if clearing her path so that she can get away.
Please get out of my apartment. Please go of my apartment.
Oh, hang on. That door. I don't know something about that door.
Viewers notice something very strange. As Jeanette is fleeing her apartment, something seems to open the door right in front of her, as if clearing her path so that she can get away.
Please get out of my apartment. Please go of my apartment.
Yeah, look at that door right there, people. See that running tape? They have watching that door taped open. So, not only does it explain how the guy got in there, but it can also explain why that door popped open too on its own power. Don't do that to your doors, people. If you lose the key, get a new lock. Okay? Never do this to your doors. Like I said, that's probably how that guy got in there to begin with.
Jeanette says that she has no
Okay, that wasn't her main door, so the whole taping thing was kind of a moot point, but still. That was
idea
they didn't
how
help
this
enough,
could have
don't know.
happened.
I don't know.
I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. This door is not the easiest to open, and this is why I think it's like a divine thing, or like, I don't know, a ghost, or I don't. Yeah. It's not easy. So it's not like just like the wind pushed it or anything. I think someone actually, or something, I don't know.
So now let's cut ahead to a few days later. Jeanette and her friend are unboxing some of her belongings as she continues to move into her new apartment. But her friend sees something that gives her the chills.
Yeah. Oh. Somebody got scared.
You saw a man in my bedroom?
That guy back.
He was right there between the green table and the bed, against the wall like this.
No.
Well, but
Jeanette's
take them
friend
30
says that
minutes.
she saw a man just
And they actually take them 30 minutes like that video said. In fact, that man for very long gone. That's probably the same creep before. She definitely changed her locks.
standing in the bedroom. But now, the man is gone. A few days later, and again Jeanette hears some strange noises from somewhere in her apartment.
They
What
your locks
happens
already.
next is pure nightmare fuel.
Oh! That's weird. Look at that right there. It's like somebody standing on the bed or... got some hands on the bed or something. That's weird. And... cause that we're gone now. That is really creepy.
Jeanette considers running out the front door, but instead she rushes into her nearby bedroom and grabs her pepper spray. But as she turns around, her blood runs cold as she sees something slowly make a deep imprint on her mattress, almost as if some spirit actually sits down on her bed. As she runs out of the room in fear, she turns, and the imprint on the bed is gone. Jeanette says that she is now terrified of the weird things going on in her new apartment. She says that friends have been staying with her until she can decide just what to do. Black Mass.
No, I hope she gets it figured out. Having intruders, actual people in her apartment twice, and then that last incident that's really creepy. I hope she's able to figure something out, solve the problems.
A young woman named Olivia Conkle says that some very strange things have been happening at the apartment that she shares with her boyfriend. Doors in the apartment often just open and close all on their own.
No, that's
One
creepy.
night, the couple returns home and sees something truly horrifying that seems to be staring out of their apartment window.
Is somebody in her house? Oh, I'll be calling police right then and there. Oh, we're not going there. I'll be calling police.
But there's just nothing there.
We're about to go in.
I've ever been more scared of my life.
I would have called the police or wait for police going with them.
But the paranormal activity in their home seems to be getting worse every day. One night, Olivia is all alone when this happens.
Okay.
So, are Olivia and her boyfriend being haunted by some dark, shapeless thing that hides in the shadows? You decide.
I don't know about that one. Because if that was really their children's house, she should have called police right away. Had them go in and search first. That second part, that could have been somebody hiding behind the door to pull that down. Still creepy nonetheless. Very creepy.
Scary videos. These are videos that are sort of in the scary
These are
video
fun. I love
genre,
these easily.
but they're just kind of silly, and also they're all about doggies. So first up, a man is watching a horror movie when very strange things start to happen nearby.
Yes, it's good. Because I'm here for my wife.
Oh. A chair walking across the floor. Oh, dog stuck under the chair. Dog stuck under the chair. Poor doggo. Poor doggo. Check it, bet realize it because the camera's potato. But oh, poor doggo.
Bro, I'm literally watching a horror movie. What the hell?
Alright, so it was just an old dog trying to remove his diaper, but even that's a little bit scary. Poor doggy. Next.
You let your dog out, you never up putting a diaper on it. Poor dog. I better try for it.
Next, a man leads his little French bulldog back inside his apartment building, but someone has just set up a spooky Halloween decoration at the end of the hallway. Dog looks back kind of like, nope, maybe you should go check that out alone. And this one, the caption says it all. If your dog is scared, you should be scared.
Oh.
And finally, a woman introduces her new doll to her cute little pug named Augie.
Oh. Oh, poor dog. You better get that poor dog a heart attack.
But can this little dog sense something about the doll that we can't? Nah, probably not. Anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe like and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you next time.
Wait for that or one for the Nuke. That was hilarious. Oh, yes, it was.